Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make an ice cream cone nail using some polygels from the Ohuhu brand. So I'm going to start with the pink shade first. And basically my plan for this nail is that I'm going to use 3 colors and each color is going to cover a third of the nail tip. So this color is going to be at the very top. So I'm just going to need a very small bead of it. Always make sure you dampen your spatula before you get your bead of polygel so it doesn't stick. So with the dampened brush, I'm just going to pat and press the polygel on the nail into the shape and the position that I want the polygel to be in. And of course, the more even you get the polygel, the less filing you will have to do later. This nail design is pretty similar to a color block nail, which is actually not that difficult to do with polygel. I'll probably be uploading a video soon where I show you how I do color blocking and encapsulating with polygel. So once I get the polygel where I want it, I'm going to dampen my spatula and I'm going to actually cut off any excess that's on the nail and just get a nice straight line across the nail, ready for my next color. And once I'm done with that, I'll cure it in a lamp for 1 minute. The polygels that I'm using, I will list all the information in the description box below. They actually sent me a kit. They contacted me and sent me a kit and let me try it out. So I'm actually pretty impressed with the brand. So now I'm going to start with the second color, which is white, and I'm going to put that right under the pink polygel. So same process, small bead, and I'm going to pat and press that in position. Polygel is kind of like working with a modeling clay, but just sticky. You have a lot of time to work with it, and I think that's really good for beginners. One interesting fact about the Ohuhu brand that I found out was that Ohuhu actually, they make art supplies, and Ohuhu Beauty is the sister brand to the company. You can find both of their products on Amazon. I know they have Ohuhu at, well, the art supplies they have at Michael's. So yeah, if you see it and you like it, check it out and let me know what you think. So I probably put a little too much polygel, but that's fine because I can just take the excess off. Again, wetting your spatula before you wipe the polygel off. Makes it much easier. You know, that like shows completely my indecisiveness. I couldn't figure out what side of the brush to use, the spatula, the brush. You know, being indecisive is so difficult. And so far it looks like my nail's coming along nicely. and I'm going to cure that for 1 minute in the lamp. So now I'm going in with the third color, which is a brown shade, excuse me. And that's going to go at the very bottom of the tip. And this color is going to act as our cone. Now this is my first time actually seeing a brown shade and not a nude shade from a Polygel company, which I thought was pretty interesting. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to cure it for 1 minute in the lamp. Now I'm just taking the sticky layer off before I file. I'm going to use the file that came with the Ohuhu kit. I believe it was a 180, 100 grit, I'm guessing. It didn't say. And I'm just going to file the nail smooth and get it nice and even and shaped the way I would like it. Now this takes a long time, so we're just gonna skip past all of that filing. Yeah. So I'm cleaning it off, and I'm going to use the Ohuhu brand top coat to top coat the nail. Now don't worry, we are not done with this nail yet. We got to do some extra decorating to make this really look like an ice cream cone. So I'm taking the shade of the Beetles Nail Polish, and I'm going to use that to create the lines across the cone. Beetles Gel Polish is pretty much my go-to brand for gel polish. It's reasonably priced and it's actually very good quality. And they have tons of shades. So I'm just using corner to corner, which is kind of like a good guide to make sure your lines are nice and even. So I'm going to go in one direction, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to flash cure it. Flash curing is basically 10 seconds curing, and that's just going to set it in place long enough so that you can finish the rest of the artwork and then do a full cure, of course. Yeah, I messed up that line, and that's fine because you can just wipe it off. Okay, and after that flash cure, now I'm going to go in the opposite direction and start on the other corner, again to help me make nice straight even lines and get that nice ice cream cone design. I have to say, I think this was probably the funnest nail that I've done so far. Most of the nails I did were pretty simple, but this one was actually quite fun and playful. So to add some texture to the nail, I'm going to use some of that white and pink Polygel again. And I'm going to use this to make this actually look like some ice cream. So I'm going to take the spatula, scoop up a little Polygel, and I'm just going to pat it right at the very line so it looks like ice cream on a cone. Like when you scoop it up, there's all that ice cream on the ends, kind of melting and dripping down. So nothing complicated, you just pat it and get it where you like. I cured that for 1 minute, and now I'm starting with the white. I'm going to do the same thing. There is no right or wrong way to do it. You know, ice cream melts in its own pattern, so you can make it as messy as you like. And if it gets a little too messy, you can always just clean it up with a brush, which I ended up doing myself. Once I'm done with that, then I'll cure that for 1 minute as well. Okay, so now I'm using that Ohuhu top coat again, and I'm going to top coat this. Make sure that the top coat is on there very thin so the texture doesn't get kind of drowned in the top coat. You want to see all the texture that we just created. And I actually used some matte top coat on those spots and on the cone, and there it is. The nail is done and I love it. I think it's cute. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!